Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very tired and I think it's past 1 a.m. So if I sound very low energy, that's the reason why I'm literally falling asleep. I want to talk about college. I just finished a lab report that was 1,650 words and it was horrible. I'm going to have to break it down and really get into it. I'm so tired and I don't know if I'll even remember my gripe with this issue, but if I don't do this video now, I may not do this video ever again. So I have to do it now. It's beyond exhausting doing a course like this. It's hard, It's hard because if you don't go to college, you don't get a chance. Or at least that's what they tell us. They tell us that if we don't go to college, then we're done. You need a degree to get anywhere in life. So you have to just deal with this. I hope I don't sound dramatic or anything. I'm grateful to have access to an education. That's something that a lot of people don't have access to. But I can't help but to feel very dissatisfied with the experience. I feel as if college is just designed to make you miserable. And it's not really mainly about the education anymore. Because while I was going through the assignment I was doing, I kept thinking, this is so stupid. I could learn the same information by doing 1/4 of the work. And actually, I would absorb more information if this task was optimized properly and broken down properly into chunks. I feel like I would learn more actually. But my biggest issue with college in particular and my course as well is just we're overloaded with so much information that it's hard to even stay engaged because it's like being bombed with just so much information that your brain can't handle the amount of information, so you don't even know what to focus on. You're just confused, right? So I guess they're trying to filter out people who, I guess, cannot filter out all the noise and still figure shit out in the midst of all the confusion. But I just, why do we need to do that? I don't understand. And why do we need to fight each other? We talk about how, oh, there aren't enough psychologists, there aren't enough this or that. But the system is designed to make us compete with each other because we have to stand out and we have to get accepted into the college or the master's program or the postgrad program. We have to show that we're exceptional. We have to beat other people. For what? If we need more people in these positions, then why do we have to be exceptional? what are we fighting against? What are we fighting for? It makes no sense to me. And maybe it's supposed to make no sense. It's designed like this for a reason. So you're so lost in the sauce that you can't even pay attention to the real shit. Like, it just feels like so many things in this life are just distractions. In every area, they're just distractions everywhere. And most of the time, you just feel like you're being trolled. So I was able to submit the assignment, and then we have these cover sheets where you have to fill out every single piece of information about yourself. And then they made us do this academic integrity training to teach us why we should have academic integrity and not to use AI or cheat. And we get a certificate and we get the code. So we have to put in a code and attach our certificate on the cover sheet of every assignment. Like, my brain is literally broken from this. They just add useless tasks to take up brain space so you don't actually learn anything. That is what I'm realizing. It's all of these little like hoops and barriers, all these extra little things you have to do or to frustrate you. But why though? Why? We can achieve the same goal without putting people through this. That's my, I don't understand. Like, is that just, is it maybe life isn't worth it if we're not suffering or something? So we need to create more suffering. I genuinely do not understand this. I don't get it. My attitude now, because up until this point I've been very motivated to do well and try to stand out, try to be smart, try to think faster than everyone, or see what other people aren't seeing, or trying to be unique. All this, trying to go above and beyond, trying to show people that I care about what I'm studying, trying to do all. That's changed. This experience has changed my perspective on all this. And now I just realize it's most of, like, all of this extra shit is a joke. And of course, there's real knowledge, there's real information that's useful in life, that is very important to help people, that can be learned from this course. 1000%. I'm never going to sit here and say that I'm not learning anything and the whole experience is a waste of my time. It's not. There is useful information in there. I'm just going to try to focus on that. I'm not going to try to hit every single mark. I'm not going to try to be perfect. I'm not going to try to be the perfect student or be like a model student. That's never been me. It will never be me. Because I think if I were to be that, then it would mean that I believed in the system and I believed in, and I thought it made sense fully, which I don't. I don't believe in this and I don't think it makes sense. So my approach moving forward is just do what I can to get through it, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing after I'm done with this. I truly don't know. I truly don't know. My approach right now is just get through it. And whatever I can, get through it. No more trying to be perfect or trying to just be. For so long, I've tried to. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, perfectionism. I want to be the best, but I can't do it anymore. I like, if I keep up with that, I'm going to burn myself out. I will become a shell of myself if I keep up with that approach. That can never, no. Moving forward, that's not going to work for me. I want to be happy. So, yeah, I reject this. No. Mm-mm. It's going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard because even you you wouldn't even think that lectures could be that draining. Just a few hours a week. I think I don't even have that many. I have 3 days a week. One of those days is 2 hours, right? And I think the other 2 days are maybe 4 hours. I barely have class time. But even with that, I'm always drained at the end of these lectures because it's either we're hearing about how we need to be proactive and do this and this and this so we get a job in the future, or you need to be doing this thing, apply before this, go volunteer with this, do this. 50 million things we have to do just to survive, or I guess like move forward in life. It's paralyzing. It's like analysis paralysis when there are too many options, there's too much information that your brain just you don't even know what to do anymore. You just feel paralyzed and you can't do anything because there are too many options. That is how I feel every single day, sitting here with these people preaching at me, telling me all these 50 million things that I have to do, and I don't like, maybe they think that's helpful or that's encouraging or motivating, or they're just trying to help. They think that if they don't do that, then I guess your life will end up terribly because you don't have all the information. I just think that's not a good approach. More information isn't always good. Sometimes less is more. Oh my god, I wish they got that. I wish they got that. How draining it is to sit there and listen to hours of all this yapping about all these things that we need to be doing correctly. And oh, you can't forget this one thing because if you do, then it's ruined. Like, it's so high stakes. And like, we're just not built for this. Human brains are not designed for this. This is chaotic. And I think I find it quite ironic because we're studying psychology to help people, right? Deal with, I guess, the neuroses that sort of, I guess, get brought up from just dealing with everyday life. But it's like we're creating that, we're contributing to that. We're getting crazier every single day in the guise of, oh, we're actually doing this amazing thing and we're going to use all this knowledge we have to help people. But we have to completely burn ourselves to the ground and prove that we can suffer through all this vigorous training to be able to help someone else. It makes no sense. Yeah, that's how I feel. In a few hours, I'll be back in college. The lecturers are probably going to yap my ear off about all of these things I need to be doing correctly. I'm going to sit there listening to it, feeling exhausted and wanting nothing to do with that place. But I'm going to keep going because this is life. Life is imprisonment in a lot of ways. And what feels intuitive for us, we're told that it's wrong and it's lazy and it's miserable. We have to prove that we're worth something through going through this bullshit. I don't believe in this. I don't think I ever have. I think I tried to force it for a while, but now it's so obvious that it's a joke. All of this. Okay, I'm done.